Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please hit that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and live trading in my Discord, check out the Patreon. That link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it. Dow is down 0.82%, Nasdaq down 2.23% finally, and then S&P down 1.61%, and Russell going down 2.44%. And here's the 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and you can see clearly on top you got healthcare, utilities, consumer defensive, but if you look at everything, pretty much going in deep red today, especially communication services. There was a huge sell-off on Google with earnings, and then technology, energy, consumer cyclical. And what we got here on stock market map, energy sector down, Chevron, XOM both down on the day, and then we got Tesla taking a beating again, down over 2%, Amazon down 2.39%, and look at Google here, down 7.35%. Meta, we actually played this one to the upside right at opening, and this thing was great, but it's still down on the day 2.48%, Nvidia going down almost 2%, AMD down 2.54%. It's way better than how much this thing was down last night. I think it was like 6%. Microsoft finally coming off, down 2.69%, and Apple, the big dog, also taking a massive beating, down 1.94%. And I just want to quickly show you guys this right here, Fed's watch tool, and now you can see there is a 65% chance of a rate cut going into March, and then going into May 63, and then June 55 almost, and then 54 right here going into July. So things are changing. Just keep an eye right here on Fed's watch tool, and these things are changing all the time. I think the market was pricing in a rate cut today. Guess what happened? Market was wrong. Now it's saying that there will be a rate cut going into March. Let's see if we actually get that going into March. On SPY ETF, it's down 1.63%, and if you look at my screen, finally we got a sell-off here on SPY ETF, and it's down $8. When was the last time you saw that? Not recently, and today it's down $8. So now, are we going to see a higher low holding right here, possibly maybe even right here at 478 to 479, 20-day moving average, and we could see a continuation to the upside? Or this is it, we got the top, this thing breaks below right here 478, you're going to see a dump off down to 474 to 475, and then 50-day moving average right here 470. So going into tomorrow's session, you need to watch this gap as a support carefully, which is just in between 483 and 472 right here, 482.72 to be exact. And below that, we also got strong support right here, previous rejection, and 20-day moving average 479 to 478. And once we get under this level, then watch out for possibly coming down to this 50-day moving average 470 to the upside. As long as SPY can hold right here, then watch out for a move back up to 485 to even 490 to close this gap on top from today. And here's my X account, and if you're on there, definitely give me a follow. And I do post a lot of things right here on X, including some of my plays from this morning, and you can see this one was fantastic right here, Meta. And that is why playing big names always safe and you can make money. This thing came down right at opening. We got calls for $5.80. Look at this, 410. Immediately I sold right here, and then my runner went up to $8.60. That was massive right here on Meta within just a couple minutes, guys. Insane move. And then you got this one, and this was a fantastic play right here. This was a swing trade on triple Q, and you can see it right here. Back in 24th, I got more puts on triple Q, and it was pretty much right at the top. And today, I still got some runners, and those are still running right now. This thing came down all the way down to where? Now trading at 417. So all these trade ideas are available on Patreon, and also tomorrow, guys, first of the month. If you go for that annual membership, you get 10% off, and also you get live trading on Premium Plus tier. So check out that link down below in the description. On Triple Q, it's down over $8, down 2%, and now trading below 13-day moving average right here. And you can see clearly broke below 419.39, and soon as we got that, this thing flushed all the way down to now 416.97. And I think early as tomorrow, it could be coming down here to fill this gap at 413.58, and that is why I got those runners, because those are going to pay big time if this thing actually gets down to 413. And below 413, watch out for a move down to possibly this gap 407.59. I don't think that's going to happen this week, but it's only Tuesday, so things can actually happen, or Wednesday. We still got 2 more days left here in this market, so anything is possible, guys. Right now we got an $8 drop, and the way this thing went up, even if this thing gets down to, I would say, 400 right here, 378, that is totally fine. A nice juicy pullback to buy the dip, but not buying this dip on $8 move here to the downside. That's just not enough. So going into tomorrow's session, the next big support will be down here, this gap 413.58, also in line with this white line 20-day moving average right here. You can see it's sitting at 413.60. To the upside, it's going to find resistance at 420, and then watch out for a move above 420. This thing can go all the way up to this gap, just slightly under 425. On IWM, it's down 2.44%. So bullish catalyst would be, cutting rates. That is when you're going to see this thing going up significantly. And I said it a couple days ago in my video that yes, we got that breakout, but I don't see that much of an upside. And there is a reason, because look at this Bollinger Band coming down. And this is exactly what happened today. I was right here on IWM early in the morning getting that dip at 196. Immediately, I had to sell out at 197, just taking a small profit. And now it's down to 192.88, filling this entire gap and pretty much trying to hold this support right here, 193. So tomorrow, your line in the sand on IWM would be 193. Below that 50-day moving average, 191.58, 190, and then 188. To the upside, IWM now will find resistance right here at 20-day moving average, 194 to 195. And IWM can actually clear 195. Then watch out for a move back up to, I would say, 198. On DIA, it's down 0.81%. So finally, this thing hitting a fresh new all-time high today, and then pulling back, and now also getting under 5-day moving average, sitting at 382 and holding this previous high right here as a support, 381. So below 381, this thing can dump down to right here, 378. And we got these 2 moving averages right here, 20 and 13. So that should be a strong support. And then we got also support down here at 376, all the way down to 371. To the upside, DIA now needs to break right here, 382. And above 382, you're going to see continuation to the upside back up to 384. On TNX, it's also falling off the cliff today, down 2.27%. And now it might be coming back down to 38.80 right down here, and that should be a strong support. To the upside now, it needs to get above 41 right here, and only above 41 you're going to see this thing moving back up to 42.17 and then 43.70. But the way this thing is coming down, definitely not looking bullish. So the dollar staying flat, not going down and not going up significantly, slightly up on the day, and just hanging around, I would say right here, 103.58, but not quite getting that breakout over that resistance right here. You can see clearly again 103.58. This thing got rejected, came down, and now holding 5-day moving average, sitting at 103.51 exactly. So going into tomorrow's session, 103 strong support and the resistance to break 103.58. Above that, you're going to see a move up to upper Bollinger Band right here, 104, and then possibly up to even 104.48. Below 103, this thing can drop down to 102.61 and then possibly down to even flat 102 to this lower Bollinger Band on this daily chart. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section.